focus. I know where my devotion is. My intuition says I know we want to feel every part of what we got. I'm chasing what is real. I promise I won't get caught up in a fantasy of what love should be. They say hearts will bleed, but they don't know me. If you hide, I see. No, just wear with me. They say hearts will bleed, but they don't know me. If you hide, I see. Even though the distance, we will stay consistent. Mutual connection, all the things in common, move in my direction. I will not get caught up in a fantasy of what love should be. They say hearts will bleed, but they don't know me. If you hide, I see. No, just wear with me. They say hearts will bleed, but they don't know me. If you hide, I see. Even if
And a warm welcome from one of the newer venues here in the football-mad capital of England. We're at the London Stadium. This is Derek Ray in the commentary position, joined by the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And we should have a tremendous game of football. Lee, this should be magnificent.
Well, I'm excited about this one. Great atmosphere in here. Everybody looking forward to this game, especially me and you.
Ferdinand, Robertson, and Ferdinand with it. So the initial 11 for the home side. Quite clearly, they've thrown the shackles off.
Looks great with the ball, Derek. The four forwards up front. What happens when they haven't got it? The two midfield players are going to be very busy today, but maybe not as busy as the back four.
And we find ourselves at one of the most iconic venues in world football, the Santiago Bernabeu, here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, my co-commentator is the former Arsenal fullback Lee Dixon, and we should have a pulsating game of football for you. Every reason to believe this will be exciting, Lee.
Well, thank you, Derek. All the talking is done. Time now to put the coach's plans into action. Let's hope both teams really have a go at each other from the start of this match. It should be a cracker.
Really good reading of the game to win possession back. And still trying to get forward, Griezmann. Beautifully timed. This is how it looks for the home side. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The two central midfield players supplying support to a three ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
This is the lineup for the visitors today. It does appear that they're throwing caution to the wind, Lee.
I'm not so sure I'd enjoy playing in a system where my back four is basically left on its own. The two midfield players will try to support the forwards, but most of their job today will be defending. The four up front need to score.
He has been deemed to be offside, not by much, Lee.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating, that is. Look at that, spot on.
Costa with it. It's with Alan. It's with William Carvalho. Now Griezmann. Couldn't keep it. McGinn. Royce. Wasteful in possession. Royce. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Griezmann. And the counter looks on here. Options available. End product or not. Gnabry. Pulls it back. Marquinhos. It's there for him. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Well, here is the replay, and to be fair, the keeper from that distance hasn't got much chance of keeping it out. Lovely goal.
One 1-0 then. An unforced error, you've got to say. Gnabry. Now they've lost it. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Delaney. And this is Royce. He's had to go for it. Wins the ball. Nelson Semedo. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Douglas Costa. And can he deliver accurately? Well, he's given a corner, the referee. He's driven in the corner. Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Gnabry. Lucas Moura. Oh, it's off the post. Read it superbly to take back possession. And it's come off the keeper. And the keeper has custody of the ball, but just a few seconds beforehand, he had a big save to make.
Well, keep hold of it. Have a breather, because that first save deserves us all to look at him and clap.
McGinn. Lucas with it. Marco Reus. Moving the ball effectively. Crossing opportunity. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Griezmann. Gomez. Now Griezmann. Alan. Griezmann. Possession changes hands, the interception there. The one thing he does know how to do is shield the ball. And I'm sure he heard the footsteps of his opponent. And very deftly cut out. Gomez. in a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Marco Reus. Lucas. Always difficult to stop. Opportunity for Lucas. Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited.
Well, just look at the keeper. He thinks he's coming out. Have another look. It's in the back of the net. He's a little bit unlucky.
Well, a second goal for them here. Eder Militao. Nelson Semedo has it. Oh, a nice looking pass. Well, it all counts for naught. Pulisic. Now Thomas Delaney. And a chance for him on the flank. And space for the cross. Delaney. And Lucas! Well, it's a procession of goals, and surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant.
Well, there's all types of goals, spectacular headers, overhead kicks. This is a simple one, but it still adds up to a goal on the score sheet.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. And here's Alan. William Carvalho. Dembele. Nelson Semedo has it. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Passing it with a bit of panache. Griezmann. And offside it is. And that is that, half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, I must say, Antoine Griezmann has had real difficulties imposing himself on the game, and we didn't think that would be one of the storylines going in, Lee.
Well, there can be space found out there, we've seen that, but he just can't seem to free himself from the defenders right now.
And a warm welcome from one of the newer venues here in the football-mad capital of England. We're at the London Stadium. Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined as always by Lee Dixon. And every reason to believe this is going to be enthralling. Every reason to believe this will be exciting, Lee.
Well, thank you, Derek. Glorious atmosphere here. Really looking forward to it. The fans are too. The players look like they're up for it. This could be end-to-end. We could get goals today, Derek.
Giving them the gift of possession. A real opening now. And now the delivery. Well, he was being pursued furiously. The effort, though, nothing to write home about, really.
No, I think you give the credit to the defender there. Just put him off balance.
This is how it looks for the home side. Quite clearly, they've thrown the shackles off.
Looks great with the ball, Derek. The four forwards up front. What happens when they haven't got it? The two midfield players are going to be very busy today, but maybe not as busy as the back four.
This is the lineup for the visitors today. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is two holding players in front of the back four to protect them, but it also gives you three supporting players to that central striker.
The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And the goalkeeper not offering any scraps that time. The high press against Marquinhos. Lucas Moura. And this is Royce. And now Gnabry. It looked as though he might have been onside, but he was just a fraction off.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I'd like to see that again.
Nelson Semedo has it. Dembele. Well, great read there to intercept. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man. Lee, what are you anticipating seeing from him?
Well, when you're playing against a player, sometimes you're trying to look at what his qualities are. Is he a good hold-up player? Is he quick? Is he this? Is he that? But when somebody tells you he's a finisher, you know you're in big trouble.
Gnabry! So after that, a goal kick it'll be. It's with William Carvalho. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. And here's Alan. William Carvalho. Griezmann! Easy catch for Lloris to make. Gnabry. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Back from the byline. Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. Now Eder Militao. Marquinhos. It's with William Carvalho. Nelson Semedo. And here's Alan. Gomez. Patient built. Well, really, that would be meat and drink to most goalkeepers.
Yeah, goalkeeper fully in control there.
Mbabu. Serge Gnabry. Ferdinand. McGinn. Gnabry with it. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Gomez. It's with Alan. Gomez. It's with William Carvalho. And here's Alan. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. He has been deemed to be offside, not by much, Lee.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating, that is. Look at that, spot on.
Ferdinand. Throw-ins given. Costa with it. Douglas Costa. The defender doing his job. Corner kick played in. A decisive clearance it was. Nelson Semedo. Alan. Now Griezmann. Gomez. And here's Alan. Alan. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
Delaney. Well, you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent. He's got to score! And good work to deny the chance. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. And he's fired over the corner. It hasn't come to very much. Gomez. Griezmann. Royce. Lucas. Plenty of running room in the wide position. McGinn. Magnificent defending. That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then.
Well, visionary passing. Dembele. A very good tackle. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. And now the delivery. Punched away. Crossing possibilities. A cross lacking guile and accuracy. Could be a chance to break here. All hands on deck. A chance maybe from the wide position. Alex Telles has it. Costa with it.
The fourth official
Lovely ball from Douglas Costa. Cross fired over. It comes to absolutely nothing. McGinn. Giving them the gift of possession. Dembele. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. That is that for the first half here. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Space afforded him. And very deftly cut out. Dembele, and he's made headway. The first goal of the match, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them.
It's taken a while, but the pressure has taken its toll. Well, the coaches will tell you, pass the ball how you would like to receive it. Perfectly weighted, and he finished it off brilliantly.
1-0 then. Well, that's a moment the fans won't soon forget. Nelson Semedo. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Griezmann. Staunch rearguard action. And he knows he can do a lot better on the shooting front.
Well, how many times has he had that chance in training and scored? On that occasion, all over the place.
Illegal play, and hence a free kick. He's given it straight to the opposition. Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa. Opportunity to deliver the cross. It comes to nothing. The ball with Marco Reus. Pulisic now. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. And Pulisic has it. Can he get them level? Gnabry! And the attack fades out. Now Eder Militao. They've given it away. Reus. Reus. McGinn. Shot attempted. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, here it is. You have to say it's against the run of play, but they've soaked up the pressure and gone and got themselves a very important goal.
And a double substitution it's going to be. Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Vardy. Vardy! Wonderful block. Still passing it around. Griezmann! A wayward effort, and it's not going to help his team lead.
Well, wayward indeed. I think he had more time than he thought, and he just rushed it a little bit. Technique was all wrong.
Hernandez. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. McGinn. And Ferdinand with it. Delaney. Marco Reus. Marco Reus with a through ball. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Oh, he's given the ball away. And just a whisker away with that effort.
Well, he chose his instep. Good technique, just wide. Well, Derek, just look at those stats. You have to say it's been a brilliant game up to now. Chances both ends. Hopefully that's not a commentator's curse.
Now Griezmann. Alan. Now Griezmann. Well, body in the way. A chance now with the corner. He's driven in the corner. Punched away. Dembele. Gnabry with it. Now Thomas Delaney. McGinn. And showing fine vision. Oh, it's off the post. They need to be careful here.
Well, I suppose, Derek, technically that's as close as you can get without it going in the goal.
Counter-attacking, very much an option. Griezmann. Defenders need to cover. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Alan! And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, as we can see, if a striker is free in the box and the great ones just stand still, they know chances will come in that position, and he wasn't disappointed.
Goal for the visitor.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. 10 minutes left for play in this match.
Well, they've got to give just a little bit more. The fans are demanding it. They could get themselves back into this one.
Well, he had to read it and get there, and did. Read it superbly to take back possession. Really a very poor ball. Pulisic, and offside it is. Nelson Semedo. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Dembele. Griezmann. Vardy. Well, sometimes you can't argue with top-notch defending. Vardy. And it's the vision of Griezmann coming to the fore. And this time, it's in!
Well, you could be critical of the defending, but let's focus on the great play. Capped off with a superb, calm, calculated finish.
And they've been getting 2 substitutes warmed up, and both will come on here.
Goal for the visitor.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. A highly purposeful attack this, the emphasis on getting the ball forward. I think everyone knew that was foul play, and the referee left with little choice but to award the free kick. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Vardy. It's with Alan. That's it, the referee brings the action to an end. Well, he put in a really thorough performance tonight, Lee.
Well, that was a really, really good performance from the lad, and a goal to boot. Really delighted with that goal, I'm sure he is.
Open up my eyes to the sun on my skin. Trying to get up while so I hit up my kin. We down to go somewhere to pull off last night again. They know us at the man, give us a regular. Who has the sauce sweet? Who brings the ginger to the floor? Me. Who has the kids all hype? Up to your mom and down to your wife. Who has the sauce sweet? Who brings the ginger to the floor? Me. Who has the kids all hype? Up to your mom and down to your wife. Who has the kids all hype? Who keeps alive all night? Who has the kids all hype? Who keeps alive all night? Up to no good gang, you can ask about us. Love to cause chaos and the chaos loves us. We have our problems, but we're too hyped to solve them. They know us at them. Man, give us a regular. Who has the sauce sweet? Who brings the ginger to the floor? Me. Who has the kids all hype? Up to your mom and down to your wife. Who has the sauce sweet? Who brings the ginger to the floor? Me. Who has the kids all hype? Up to your mom and down to your wife. Who has the kids all hype? Who keeps alive all night? Who has the kids all hype? Who keeps alive all night? Who has the sauce sweet? Who brings the ginger to the floor? Me. Who has the kids all hype? Up to your mom and down to your wife. Who has the sauce sweet? Who brings the ginger to the floor? Me. Who has the kids all hype? Up to your mom and down to your wife. Who keeps alive all night? Who has the kids all hype? Who keeps alive all night?
they're sticky like glue. Young girls' ways, nah, you don't know, you don't you. All these old men cannot tell me what to do. Thinking all night, cause the doubt is sticky too. Yes, I got 1,000 references, sir, just like you. All these old men cannot tell me what to do. Old ways, they might fade, but they're sticky like glue. Young girls' ways, nah, you don't know, you don't you. All these old men cannot tell me what to do. More than enough self-consciousness for two. Talk from the right, from the left, the mind, the crew will always stay with me. Stay with me, stay with me, will always stay with me. More than enough self-consciousness for two. Talk from the right, from the left, the mind, the crew will always stay with me. Stay with me, stay with me, will always stay with me. Old ways, they might fade, but they're sticky like glue. Young girls' ways, no, you don't know, you don't you. All these old men cannot tell me what to do. I have been listening and watching from my room. Cook and stir, yes, I keep it in the womb. Young girl, I gave birth and now I watch it bloom.
Stretch it, make sure the money do. Stretch it, make sure the money do. Stretch it, make sure the money do. Stretch it, yo. My bro just came from Dubai, now he wants 4. Man, I told him that's madness. Money make the world do backflips, make sure you keep it all together, elastic. Stretch it, make sure the money do backflips. This one must have came from. If I say then it's gonna be a lot thing. What you mean, man? I sound like this guy, which guy? I don't even know what he. Let me sip my tea, can't take me for a mug. Man, I've done it sometime, about time at the clock. Mothers, never ended up in McDonald's, and I haven't had a trophy in a long time. Must have thought that I played for the Gunners. Just came back from a matters. See my guys, yeah, we don't do hat tricks. My guy put 4 and he come like I showering fresh trim when I step. I don't do no backs. Like, how you say you run this game? I'm ahead of this game. True say that I lapped it. And I took a trip down to Monaco, went out to Paris. I feel like I'm. What I was gonna say in back pay. These times I was up in late, flew down the M1. That's more like Kante. You do threads on Twitter and ranting, doing the most. True say that money is power, so when you get money, keep quiet and ghost. I remember when I shot my shot, but I didn't have guap, so I hit the post. But next time it's a golden goal. And if bro pulls up in the thing on the EUX local, we bang it on roads. And you know that I've got options, I've never been picky, so I'm grabbing both. Stretch it, make sure the money do. Stretch it, make sure the money do. Stretch it, make sure the money do. Stretch it, yo. My bro just came from Dubai, now he wants 4. Man, I told him that's madness. Money make the world do backflips, make sure you keep it all together, elastic. Stretch it, make sure the money do backflips. This one must have came from. If I say it, then it's gonna be a long thing. Stretch it, must have thought that we came out from nothing. Back then, man, we didn't have Sky Sports. What game? Like I didn't even watch it. OT, always get love when we go OT. My bro G Millie keeps stacking up racks. Weighing up, now you don't go sleep. Aye. Are you taking a Netflix, man, we shooting clips. Got my guy doing overtime on a Sunday night, he was taking risks. Phone bros don't pull up outside, that's nothing but vibes. Treat my guys like siblings. Hop in the car like a GTA, yeah, we do missions. My bro touch NJ, back came with a big stack like yo, it's a madness. Keep the money under the mattress, if you try talk on your name, they stressing. I don't even know them man there. This one must have came from. If I say it, then it's gonna be a mad thing. Stretch it, make sure the money do. Stretch it, make sure the money do. Stretch it, make sure the money do. Stretch it.
I must be a criminal. Yo. Keep it talking minimal. Yo. Cause most of it's subliminal. Yo. And it'll put you in a critical. Used to be invisible. They would refer to me as mythical. Sipping up, yeah, sipping slow. Not on my level, not on your tippy toes. Walking the back and now, yo, give me those. Hot as a stove, yeah, I'm wearing Fendi clothes. I want my spot, yeah, look at Wendy knows. My eating, they getting minerals. If you throw shots, you know my mineral. Up on your block, now you looking pitiful. Tinted the windows, I need a minute, yo. All of your misses all mad and miserable. You picked the wrong time to pick a fight. She thinks she Ike. You sipping on it. Enough for you to say goodnight for the rest of your life. I know your sons won't miss you. I did a favor for them. Took a loss to a winner. Rick Ross, you banana. You ain't fly, I make your wings stop. I'm real as and your rings not. Fresh as like a king socks. Your real car is a slingshot. Don't need a use a slingshot. If I was a beverage, you would have to drink hot. Gotta drive, I gotta do. I get down and dirty too. What it is, what it do. Say nothing new. Got a job, gotta do. I get down and dirty too. What it is, what it do. Say nothing new. Got a job, I gotta do. I get down and dirty too. What it is, what it do. Say nothing new. Got a job, I gotta do. I get down and dirty too. What it is, what it do. Say nothing new. Having flashbacks, where your past that, where the cash at, ayo that. I was just for racks, front on me. Flat, are you okay? Please don't ask that. I don't act black, got a fat cat. You a rat, rat a tat 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 a tat tat tattoos, but you can't see them. Ice cold, yeah, I'm going skiing. I get around at the Coliseum, used to roam around with no pot and I was off. Get away with like Christoph, you get crisscrossed in the big loft. I'm a big boss, so much sauce I drip broth. The wait is over, I'm taking over. You're overweight, you ate a soda. I'm super, Coca-Cola, ahead of you, like a closure. When Troy died, I had to find some closure. Don't push me, I'm not a stroller. Pop one like bread and toast. Cup, you should use a coaster. I'm on the post and need a dealer coaster, so I shop it over. Blue faces, and I call them growers, but if he can't rover, I'm that older. Wanna be like me when I get older. Talk to God, then he came over. Talk to God, then he came over. Got a job, I gotta do. I get down and dirty too. What it is, what it do. Say nothing new. Got a job, gotta do. I get down and dirty too. What it is, what it do. Say nothing new. Got a job, I gotta do. I get down and dirty too. What it is, what it do. Say nothing new. Got a job, I gotta do. I get down and dirty too. What it is, what it do. Say nothing new.
Bro, I don't wanna listen to her, but she don't wanna listen to me. Last week we're talking together forever. This week, more fish in the sea. It's just killing me, G. I had the perfect picture. It was all laid out for me. But I feel like I'm in love with the pain, fam, cause it's the same old story. Same old questions, what's your body count? Who are you linking before me? And I hope she don't ask me back, cause my life like an episode of Maury. I run out of excuses. The truth is I'm so cold, I'm so frozen. Too many times my heart has been broken, and I can't even do the fake love, there ain't no pretending. Thought that I found my partner in crime, my co-defendant. But it's like watching a film and you already know the ending. See me, I think too much. Try to keep it short and sweet, but I say too much. Now she wanna go back and forth, she wanna play two touches, back to square one. Both said things that shouldn't have been said, did things that shouldn't have been done. Wish I could turn back time, and I wish that I could get a rerun, cause I had the perfect picture. It was all laid out for me. But I feel like I'm in love with the pain, fam, cause it's the same old story. Same old questions, what's your body count? Who are you linking before me? And I hope she don't ask me back, cause my life like an episode of Maury. I had the perfect picture. It was all laid out for me. But I feel like I'm in love with the pain, fam, cause it's the same old story. Same old questions, what's your body count? Who are you linking before me? And I hope she don't ask me back, cause my life like an episode of Maury. Said she loved me cause I weren't like the rest. I rock and roll, I don't like the stress. Now the friendship's based on how quick I reply to text. She's talking reckless, I gotta bite my tongue. Don't wanna say anything I might regret. Died 1,000 deaths. Man, I wore so much Ed Hardy. How could I forget that love kills slowly? Still everybody trying to do holy matrimony. More time, one of them needs a trophy, and the other one's scared to be lonely. Every day another one falls off. They linked the wrong thing and got way too cozy. Valentine's Day is all sweet and rosy. Spent every other day just trying to score points like Kobe. Nobody wants to lose, but the winner gets nothing. Spent summertime stunting, then wintertime comes, everybody starts coughing. You know love takes time, but relationship goals got everyone rushing. You get a feeling it's way too good to be true, so now you're just trying to find something, trying to find a reason. Friends asking me how I'm doing, I said same, different season. My ex got a new boyfriend, I'm just trying to get even. We don't hate each other, no, we just came to the end of the road. She went one direction, I went the other. Guess I gotta find me a new lover. I had the perfect picture, it was all laid out for me. But I feel like I'm in love with the pain, fam, cause it's the same old story. Same old questions, what's your body count? Who are you linking before me? And I hope she don't ask me back, cause my life like an episode of Maury. I had the perfect picture, it was all laid out for me. But I feel like I'm in love with the pain, fam, cause it's the same old story. Same old questions, what's your body count? Who are you linking before me? And I hope she don't ask me back, cause my life like an episode of Maury.
They don't want me to know about my heritage. Out here doing what they never did. Sleep is a cousin of death. It's probably why I got so many relatives. Landing in Brazil on a villa.